So I'm Faith Gaiger Roscoe. I'm a third year international relations and politics student. I'm also the president of the Buddhism Society and the vice president of the Poetry and Prose Society. I came to Kingston University dreaming that one day I alone can bring the end to war and the end to suffering. Understandably, I've learned that I was wrong, and that I alone cannot answer the questions that scholars have been trying to answer the past 100 years, although I still believe there is an answer to what seems like the impossible. I am proud that Kingston University is one of the most diverse universities in the country. May this be for ethnicity, faith, sexuality or ideology, we remain a melting pot of culture and belief. Through this, I've gained a broad understanding of the people and of the world. This is extremely evident within the faith communities. There are 14 different faith-based societies at Kingston University, and this does not include those that are with faith without a society. The diversity is huge, including all 6 world religions and countless denominations and sects. Faith that comes from thousands of miles away and yet manages to be practiced here together in Kingston. Through my studies, I've had the opportunity to learn and understand the practice and beliefs of different faiths. I've also been given the opportunity to teach others about mine. This forum of sharing and learning, I feel, has created a better environment to understand each other as individuals and on a broader cultural, religious spectrum. Through this context, people are more likely to act with compassion when they understand each other. Applying this to a broader context, I understand, is difficult, but not impossible. If people were given the opportunity to learn about each other's faith, they in turn would put to rest many prejudices and misconceptions they may have. For example, within Buddhism, it's often misconceived that Buddha is a god, and therefore something to be worshipped. Buddha was just a man, and for a matter of fact, spoke about how worship can be corrupting within life. These misconceptions can be found throughout faith. I feel that by learning and interacting with each other, we become unified as a community. May this be within the university or on a broader cultural level. Throughout history, many conflicts and atrocities have occurred because of a disagreement of faith and culture. May this be the Holocaust, the fighting in Ireland, or the current conflict in the Middle East. They all have an element of disagreement in regards to faith. Is this because it is part of human nature to fight? I would like to believe not. Maybe these conflicts occurred because of a misunderstanding of each other's culture and faith. People need to understand that differences in faith do not mean differences in people, and differences in faith do not create conflict. If beings could relate to suffering and frustration they feel when oppressed because of their faith to someone experiencing the same, then perhaps they could empathise with one another and understand. These are the basic foundations of Interfaith. Interfaith has taken off internationally, with many countries having projects trying to promote interfaith as a way of securing better relations between faiths. Here at Kingston we have seen this, with faith societies showing an active interest in one another. This has been evident in projects such as the Interfaith Week last year, in which different faith societies got together to do community projects. This advertised how faiths could not only work together, but also positively impact the community. Interfaith works on many levels. It does not only promote healthy relationships between faiths, it can also give people the chance to learn about the world and the cultures that people hold dear. Being part of a beautifully growing community of different ethnicities and backgrounds, such as Britain is a perfect opportunity to learn about people from all over the world. Many cultures that have immigrated to Britain can sometimes feel excluded from society. May this be from prejudiced attitudes or physical geographical exclusion. Interfaith can be a way to change this. By giving the people the chance to integrate, they can become happier and more accepting of the community they live in. This can be done through their interfaith community projects, which people are given a platform to teach others about their faith and their culture. In this way, people can promote similarities. The promotion of similarities is important. If faiths were to understand their similarities and build upon them, it would mean they have more confidence to sympathise with one another. Conflicts are created by a desire to be different, or better. Conflicts focus on negatives and not positives. If you were to understand how all faiths hold similar beliefs, then it's possible that people could build upon this and rid themselves of negative attitudes and comprehend human similarities. I'm a Buddhist. I believe all people should be happy. I also believe we have the ability to do good. I don't think there is any faith that would disagree with this. So why don't we build upon our desire of happiness, diversity and equality instead of build upon our differences? Finally, we all deserve the right to practice our faith without prejudice and without judgment. We deserve to live in a peaceful, accepting community. We deserve happiness in our own way. May this be the desire to be with God or the desire to be without. We are all the same and we all want the same. Interfaith encompasses all of this. I know I won't save the world single-handedly, but by promoting campaigns like this, I feel like I'm a little closer to achieving it. Gandhi said, always aim to complete harmony of thought, word and deed. Always aim at purifying your thoughts and everything will be well. An ounce of practice is worth more than tons of preaching. Thank you.